Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? So, if we haven't met before, my name is Kalen, and I always try to set aside time on Sunday evenings to do a little meditation class with you guys here on YouTube Live. I am an ecstatic spirituality coach. I help people reconnect their authentic, vibrant, ecstatic selves. And I usually do this meditation class at 6 p.m. every Sunday, but me and my husband were on a cross-country road trip at 6 o'clock, coming from Chicago back towards the DC area, and we were somewhere in Pennsylvania with absolutely no cell phone reception, so couldn't log in today. So sorry for being about 4 hours and 12 minutes late, but hey, we do the best we can with what we're given. Since today is New Year's Day, Happy New Year's, everyone. I thought it would be really lovely for us to take some time to set a little intentions, a little bit of intention work for this coming year. Now, I know a lot of people set New Year's resolutions, and that's something a little bit different. As my husband and I were driving, we were really kind of daydreaming a little bit about like what were some of the things we would love to see happen in this coming year. What are some of the things that we would love to see in our relationship or how we live our life or in our home? And just kind of put those ideas out in the universe. Not to say that we want to make those happen or that they need to happen, but sometimes just exploring possibilities can be really nice. So get comfortable. You can ice it on the floor, but you don't have to. You can sit in a chair like back there. You can lay down. If you want to take your top off, if you want to get naked, you can do whatever you want. I think having just a little bit of exposed skin just roots us into our bodies a little bit more. So if that turns you on, feel free to do so. So start by just taking a couple deep breaths. It's my pleasure. Thank you. And allow yourself to settle into the here and now. And feel your shoulders relax, your jaw relax, your face. Allow every part of you to just soften and melt a little. And then repeat with me. I'm just going to make a little bit of noise. And I want you to notice, what does the noise do to your body if you join me or if you just listen. We are vibratory beings. Every cell vibrates with a specific frequency. Everything that lives has a vibration to it. We can't always hear it, but it's always there. And so when we bring in a specific vibration, it really starts to work as almost like a tuning fork, in the sense that everything starts to vibrate with that specific frequency. So we're at the beginning of a new year. Why it's January 1st it's not a universal thing, right? Different cultures celebrate different New Year's Day. But since we're all watching this video on the Gregorian calendar and presumably celebrating New Year's Day, we've turned it into a moment of significance. We love these ideas of new beginnings, getting to hit the refresh button and try things differently. So as you sit in your meditative seat and you observe what's going on inside of you, I want you to just think back on your recent past, the year we just finished, or even a few years. And what are some of the things that made you feel yummy in your body, that made you feel good, delicious, juicy, full, expansive, or radiant? Maybe it's a place you went, or places, destinations. Maybe it's people with whom you spent time, or pets. Maybe it's food you ate, relationships you've nourished or let go of, family, friends, books you've read, movies you've watched, selfless acts that you've undertook, plants that you've cultivated. And as my husband and I were driving and reflecting on these things, one of the things that kept coming up for me is, in this past year, I've really come to truly enjoy gay spaces, queer spaces, in a way that I didn't when I was younger. When I was younger, they very much scared me. They very much intimidated me. But one of the things I've really come to enjoy about being in gay spaces, as opposed to mixed spaces, spaces where, all identities are present, is I tend to find that there is an inherent commonality and that there is an ability for connection in a deeper way. So we just got back 2 nights ago, the night before last, from spending 5 days in Puerto Vallarta. And I didn't realize Puerto Vallarta at New Year's time turns into like the gay mecca. It's like we ran into like 30 people that we knew just walking down the street. But every restaurant we went to, every hotel we hung out at, or walking the beach, people would be friendly and engaging and have conversation. And I genuinely felt like I made probably about 6 new friends while being there. And I don't tend to have the same experience in straight spaces. Not because people aren't friendly, they are. But there's a kinship that forms in gay spaces. And I fully acknowledge I go into those spaces with a lot of privilege. Tall, have hair. I come in with a lot of privilege, so people are probably nicer to me than they are in general. But I so appreciate the connection we find there. And then also having the added sexual element where it becomes more titillating and fun. I never appreciated that until this year. And so as we daydream about what this coming year will be like, saying, I want more of that. I'd love to go on a gay ski week, or maybe go on a gay cruise, or spend more time in Fire Island, or do something where I get to be in a fully gay space where I feel safer, a little bit more in myself. So what is it for you? What are some of the reflective things coming up, these memories coming up that said, I felt really good when blank? Another thing we reflected on is how we've come to realize we really don't enjoy family time. We don't really enjoy going to stay with our parents. And even though we care for them and love them, we don't necessarily want to go home for holidays. And so how can we make choices that bring us greater joy? Still get our needs met with our family, but also honor our needs and what brings us happiness. How about the food you're eating? Is it nourishing you? Are you existing in that way how you would like to be? So as you ask these questions, just continue to breathe. Breathe deep into your belly. And feel a state of peace, a state of surrender. And when you identify those things that you want more of in 2023, I think in this instance, and not to say all instances, but in this instance tonight, we're not here to make a roadmap, we're not here to make a goal list or a dream board. We're just here to set intentions, which means they're flexible, they're changeable, they're a source of inspiration and a starting off point that will grow and change. And so for myself, I might say, in 2023, I would love to be in spaces surrounded with gay community. I'd love to spend time with my queer siblings, brothers, sisters, and siblings. I'd love to be in spaces where I feel a sense of belonging and camaraderie, fellowship, joy, titillation, positive sexual exchanges. That I'd love 2023 to be a year of connection in any capacity. And then the secret to making these intentions manifest in whatever way they want, right? We don't want to control how they manifest. We don't want to make a specific outcome because then it gets wonky. The secret is just then to ask the universe, in whatever ways it aligns with mine, my husband's, and whomever it affects, highest good, may it manifest in our life. But always qualifying it with asking for the highest good of everyone, so that it manifests in its highest potential. And then rather than scheming and trying to force it to happen, then we just let it go. We've set our intention out there, we trust that wheels are turning, things are in motion, and we let it go. We trust the universe to bring us what we need. And so maybe your intention is 2023, I want to love how my body feels. I want to feel sexy and beautiful. Great. So you ask, it is my intention for 2023 to please allow me to have manifest the body experience that I really desire, to feel radiant and sexy and beautiful in whatever ways lead to my highest good. And then let it go. Trust that it will be there. And you can do this for as many things as you'd like. Relationships, jobs, home environments, travel, food, money, whatever. I'm a big believer that life is a learning experience. And we try things, figure things out. Some things we say, yes, that was great. Some things we say, ooh, that was challenging. But we learn from each event. We endeavor to not see events as positive or negative, good or bad, holy, sinful, right or wrong. We just see them as an opportunity to learn and grow. So what is 2023 for you? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? What do you want to be in this coming year? And know that you are a co-creator of your reality. Yes, there are forces outside of your control that will push and pull you and shove you in different directions. But you also make your reality. And if you just unconsciously, unawarely go through life, then that reality will be made for you. And that's okay too. It's okay if you just want to take your hands off the steering wheel and say, hey, universe, bring me whatever is best. That's cool. But you should be cognizant that that is a choice. That is something you are actively choosing. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my outfit. I picked it out just for you. Life's too short to wear clothes all the time. That's a good intention for 2023. Let me spend more time naked with other people. Life's more fun when you're naked with other people. May the universe bring us wonderful friends and confidants and lovers, people who appreciate us and cherish us and delight in our company, who inspire us and teach us and offer us wisdom. Thanks. Let us be well fed, well nourished. May we find happiness and safety. May we find belonging. May we find a sense of home. May we feel loved and adored by someone or some people. May we be connected with nature. May we be connected with our roots. May we have excellent, vibrant health. May we feel beautiful in our bodies and beautiful in our spirits. And may we never forget that we are souls having a human experience. May we be well rested and well challenged and well motivated. Oh, thank you. May we be surrounded by people who bolster us and lift us up, who champion us. May we work with those who trust us and are good collaborators. May we be surrounded by people who are lights, who glitter and shine with an inner light. May we choose companions for the brightness of their souls and not necessarily their outer experiences. I was commenting when I was in Puerto Vallarta how I think it says something about a person if exclusively all of their friends have amazing bodies. And it's like, okay, it seems like that was the primary reason you chose them. And it was such a wonderful experience to have some really nourishing and beautiful sexual encounters there and realize that, some of the best ones are with people who you might not take a second glance at. Or as someone said to me this week, and I'm totally stealing this, I've had lots of amazing sex with very mediocre looking people and a lot of very forgettable sex with a lot of amazing looking people. Yeah. Not that amazing looking people can't be wonderful, but what are you prioritizing? If you love animals, may you have loving, kind, caring animals around you. If you love plants, may you have beautiful, healthy plants around you. May you find good books to read and inspiring articles to help you grow. May you find educational and entertaining media to delight you. May you travel places that fill your heart. May you see things that help you better understand yourself and the world. May we all come to know our truth. May we come to know our worth. May we come to know our inherent wisdom. May we come to see that we are all perfect, inside and out. even when we don't feel it. May the roads treat us kindly. May people welcome us with open arms and us them. May we always remember that kindness is a choice, that forgiveness is a blessing. May we have strong boundaries that reflect our worth, our self-knowledge. May we live in ways that bring both ourselves and the world joy. These are my wishes and my blessings for you in 2023. And please feel free to add on to them. Make them your own. Om Namah Shivaya. The God within me bows to the God within you. We are both one. We are all one. Om Namah Shivaya. What are your intentions for this year? And there are none that are too trite or too small or too large or too grandiose. Speak them now. Set them out there. Because you are deserving of the life that you want to cultivate. This world is our playground. We came here for the joy of living. So be brave, be bold. Allow yourself to pursue the things that excite you, that make your heart dance, even if they seem silly, even if no one else understands why. And so long as you're not hurting anyone else, just go for it. It is a privilege and an honor to get to sit here and share this intention setting with you and to reflect on what do we wish to cultivate in our world and the world at large. I'm a big believer that heaven is not just a concept of something that exists out there. And likewise, I also don't believe that hell is just something that exists out there. But it is also the world in which we live. Both our personal world and the world at large. And each of us has the choice to make our world and the world at large a heavenly abode or a hellish existence. We choose it daily through our actions, our words, and our thoughts. And so when we attune each of these to something higher, we can make this earth on which we live a remarkable place, an amazing place. But it's a choice. And so choose carefully. And choose carefully as well the people with whom you surround yourself, because they too are setting their intentions. They too are manifesting something heavenly or something not so comfortable. And so is the universe. They're creating one that you want to live in. Largely, I am so grateful for all the people who have fallen away from my life, because most of them have been people who have not brought a nice level of existence into the world. And with each person that falls away, a space is created for somebody new. Somebody who maybe I consciously invite in because of the more pleasant vibratory quality they bring. I choose people who actively seek a kinder, gentler, more loving, more peaceful, more beautiful, more sexy existence. So choose your surroundings carefully. I hope this new year brings you so much love, so much joy, so much health, wealth, abundance, happiness. I hope it is the best year you have ever had, only to be topped by the year after that, hopefully, and then the year after that. We'll end by just offering a little gratitude for where we are. So place your hands on your chest, on your heart, your energetic heart in the middle, not your organ. And just feel some gratitude. Gratitude for what you've been given, gratitude for what is coming, gratitude for this time, for this space, for these people. And when you feel that gratitude overfilling, filling you up, spreading through you, just allow your hands to part and raise up and let that gratitude ascend. Offer it skyward. Offer it up to your highest self, your ancestors, to your guides, to whomever, to all sentient beings. And whenever there's an offering of gratitude made, there is always a gift received. So notice as you offer that gratitude up, do you feel anything come back down at you? Perhaps a gentle rain of love. And in this way, we do a great service as we offer something and receive something. We create flow, we create momentum, we create change. It's so much better to offer things up rather than try to hoard it for ourselves, because there's more than enough for everybody. There's a limitless amount of love and energy in this universe. So share it all, give it all away, because there's more. Hope you found this useful. Thank you so much again for taking some time with me this Sunday evening. And again, my apologies if you missed the beginning. I was on a road trip from Chicago back home all day, and there was no internet when it was time for our 6 p.m. class. So thanks for your understanding about me being a little late tonight. Well, if you ever have any requests or suggestions for a meditation topic or something you'd like me to make a video on, please don't hesitate to reach out. I do my best always to reply to each person who messages me on social media. So if you're not getting a reply, feel free always to ping me again or shoot me an email. But I really endeavor to be of service to everyone and anyone. If you love this kind of work and want to go a little bit deeper, want to go behind the scenes, feel free to check out my Patreon. If you ever want to work one-on-one, I'm always available for coaching. And always feel free to check out my other social media profiles, but YouTube is my favorite, and I feel like it's where we go deepest, so I'm honored to be here with you. Hope you have a great year, great night, great week. So much love and blessings to you. Full heart. Have a good night, guys.